That does seem to be working, so that's good. Yeah. Is there anything else I needed to do before we started? Oh, I need to defizz the water bottle. Give me just a second. Sorry. Nobody should have let me have a soda stream. I'm leaving the lid off so it doesn't hiss at you every time I need a sip. But also I hope it doesn't spill. We should be fine. It should be all fine. Alright, Pico, you about ready to get going? Yeah? Okay. Right. I'm gonna Alt-Tab, the sound's gonna cut out, the visuals may even leave. Don't know. But I'm gonna send the announcement, then we're gonna get going. Okay. Announcement has been sent. I'm just gonna make sure it embeds. It's embedded. Nice. Awesome. Okay, 48 fates solved. We are 12 away. Hey, love, I know. You're chill. We're chill. Do you want to play on the desk? Yeah, alright, cool. Budgie noises. Right. So, let's take a look through and recap what we know. To get back into the zone, as it were. Bird, don't... Oh, no. The bird's gonna try and destroy the water bottle. Oh, well. Okay, so... The route that they took. Cool. Why are these not connected? Weird. Oh, maybe because between the doom and the escape is the bargain, so that would go there. But either way, that's the route. I don't see how it's particularly useful, but you never know. Oh boy, this is the map of all the memories. Loose cargo. Some poor chap gets crushed, and a stowaway dies in a barrel. Soldiers of the Sea. Somebody gets beheaded at the bottom of the stairs. Which comes all the way from... Whee, over here. Yeah, that's when they have the crabs sporting. Yeah, I mean, the plot is fairly... Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all of these on this page because it's easier to just follow them through here. We have the crew. The remaining ones, we don't know what happened to Martin Perot, or however you pronounce his name, the third mate. We don't know what happened to Henry Evans, who was in the lifeboat during the escape. We don't know what happened... Yeah, we believe we know what happened to Christian Wolf. Was blasted by with a cannon by Lewis Walker, but apparently that's incorrect potentially, so I'm not entirely certain how, but we'll figure that out. Don't know what happened to Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird, who were also on the lifeboat. We don't know what happened to Philip Dahl. Predicted first memory. When do you disappear? Pico, can you leave my water bottle's lid alone, please? It did nothing to you. Now that's interesting. Hang on. I know I was doing a whole thing where I go through and try and figure everything out, but... where would it be? Bird, jeez, what is your obsession with my water bottle? Not necessarily murder. When does Philip Dahl disappear? What happened to you? It was... I think I know maybe what happened. Because at one point... Now, why is this not correct? We'll figure that out. It's fine. It's fine. There's this one point where the captain... Like, where, you know, how we figured out who the surgeon was. When somebody gets, like, half of his leg removed. And the captain's... Okay, it must have happened before then. When did that happen? Did he disappear during the doom? Escape. He's not part of Escape, is he? Is he? No. The end was just these three. Shh. Chill, bud. When did he die? Captain Steward. Where was the Captain Steward? I forget. Okay, the easiest way to find him is through here. Captain Steward. Philip Dahl. Why can't I click you? There we go. She's certainly all riled up, isn't she? And hello, Flamboozled. How are you doing? Okay. Philip Dahl. Okay. 3 memories. Show memories on desk map. Captain Steward was in the calling. Maybe he disappeared then? Holy captives. Calling is after unholy. No. Which is after which? Okay. Unholy captives is after. So theoretically, something happened to him in unholy captives. What? What happened to Philip? When did Philip disappear? I can't place where he disappeared. Interesting. I'm good, thank you. I'm trying to get my brain back into detective mode so we can figure this out. Okay, so Philip Dahl is alive in unholy captives because... Oh, because he killed somebody here. This is... Yeah. He may yet find his senses. Yeah, 20 years, my student, never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. And he... What do you mean? If he disappeared here, that would make sense. This is what I was looking for, because I thought, oh, he's thrown into the hold with the monsters, so maybe he's eaten by them. Right? But... No, apparently. What happened to him? When did he go? When did he disappear? Because normally, if they vanish during a chapter, like, they normally either have a page or a section, right? Like, here, the doom. So-and-so fell to his death. Like, this person died from that. This person died from that. Where is he? And why was their name college? Hello. Very weird, ain't it? Indeed. So he's just not in the book as a death. Funky. I still think... Put him in the lazarette with those things. That might mean he's killed by the monsters. Those are the ones who we mostly see stabbing or drowning people, right? Like, so maybe that's how he died? That's fascinating that he doesn't have a book. page or like an entry at all. That's bizarre. Why can I not write in your fate? Philip Dahl, yes, Philip Dahl. Oh, you know what? He must be part of the bargain then. He must be part of the bargain. Okay, it should be fine then. Because he doesn't have a page and I can't fill in his fate, so therefore he must be part of the bargain. Right, we were going through the people who don't know. Davy James was also... I'm going to put this back to unknown. Because he's also on the lifeboat. So the lifeboat's one of the main things we're trying to figure out. I would like to figure out the others, though. Why... What is going on here? Oh, we don't know who that is? What? I see, we haven't named anybody. But they also don't have a fate? That's weird. That damned lifeboat, I know. So I am aware from last time that there is a visual sort of environmental clue that chat says was not on the boat. That isn't exactly necessarily the easiest thing to connect to the lifeboat itself, but so that's why a lot of people miss it, but it is an environmental clue that tells you what happened to them. I am thinking it's most likely going to be that shiny thing in the sea. That's my guess, but I'm not certain. So what I will do this time is fill in that they all kind of went overboard and drowned. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but also they could have been killed by monsters. There's loads of things that could have happened to them if they did bring one of those shells, but you never know. Oh, one of these people from China was electrocuted, but we don't know which one. I see. Okay, so these are the fates that we haven't placed to things. Right. In terms of chapters, we've completed Loose Cargo, Bitter Cold, and I believe Murder. Yeah. Okay. The Calling, did we have any... I think we completed the Calling as well. Yeah, we did. Nice. So, Unholy Captives. We're not certain that this is Alexander Booth. This is just one of the names I filled in. So, there's some seaman who gets speared, and that's all in the Calling. Soldiers of the Sea, some person gets electrocuted, who I've just decided was from China, because I did, apparently. I think this is... Yeah, I decided you're one of the two. You can be the other guy. Sure, why not? Gets electrocuted. This one is finished. So it seems like the electrocution is the only one in Soldiers of the Sea. The Doom? Aha, hello. Christian Wolf is apparently maybe not Christian Wolf, which is really confusing because he every clue tells me he's Christian Wolf. So maybe Lewis Walker wasn't the one who killed him, but I think I kind of proved that. I don't know. This is a little confusing, but we'll figure that out. This person, we have no idea who they were, but we assume they were crushed by the terrible beast who pulled them out the window. So there were 2 in the Doom there. And that's it. No? There's 4 in the Doom. Because a couple of people got eaten by the sea monster, and we just didn't see what happened to them. Right. And then there's our escapees. So that's 4 of them here. 4 in the Doom makes 8. And 2 elsewhere, wasn't it? Okay. Right, so... I'm going to do another little look around. I was told the visual clue is not on the boat. Because I checked the entire environment in the boat and wasn't comprehending anything. I don't think it would be in the lifeboat I came in. I really do think the only notable thing that isn't on the boat is this. I'm pretty sure that that is significant, and I never found a way to link it in, so I think it's to do with the lifeboat, if I'm honest. And I think... I remember figuring out who was who here, and I can't remember how I did that. Either way, I think they drowned. I don't know. Either drowned by a beast or fell overboard. So I'm gonna do... The presence of the shell, because that's what that is, by the way. That is the same effect they put around every shell that you see. All the important magical, oh how pretty these shells are, that seem to drive people crazy. Wait. No, that's not... Oh no, this might not even be the clue I'm thinking of. Because in, and where is it? At the bottom of the sea, the shells. The captain threw them overboard. That's where the blimmin' shells are, isn't it? So this isn't even the clue for the lifeboat, necessarily. Because there was no evidence that the lifeboat crew took the shells with them. I am still going to try filling out that they all, they fell overboard or something. That they drowned or fell overboard. Just in case, because that's the only... No, let's say they all fell overboard. If that's incorrect, I'll try that they drowned. No, not that. Fell overboard. That doesn't seem to be correct. There must be something I'm missing. I am stubborn though, so I'm going to try that they drowned. Other than they were drowned by a beast, I am not going to try and brute force anything. I want to figure this out. Or at the very least, like, I would like to, even if I don't figure it out by myself, if I resort to asking you very knowledgeable people in chat who seem to know everything about this game, even if I resort to asking you guys, I would like to then have found out through, like, any form of logic. No, not a foreign enemy. A beast. You know, that's interesting that there's no instances of foreign enemies that I've noticed. Drowned by a beast. I don't think that's right, though. Because I know at least 2 of these are right, in terms of identity. And I'm pretty darn certain that that's the surgeon. And so this does not bode well for me. Maybe the mermaids are German. They might be. Now that's interesting. Because I think that must be the shells that the captain threw overboard. There's a clue somewhere that's not on the ship. Unfortunately, though, if I go down here, the guy starts going like, hey, I'm gonna start sailing away now. And that's not something I want him to do. So I need to look at him from above without actually doing that. I'm not going down. That is very perplexing. Yeah, I think that's probably quite clever, because otherwise you could just go by process of elimination. Nobody's died by surviving yet, so therefore this one must have survived, you know, that kind of thing. I am absolutely flummoxed. That's interesting. That's the only visual thing that's not on the ship that I could possibly think of. And that's not for them, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. Merci. True, that's true. Germaids, I love that. They probably would be French. I mean, I guess technically we can figure out, can't we? They first showed up in The Calling. So they're probably from the Canary Islands. I don't know what nationality heralds from the Canary Islands, though. They are right next to Africa. I don't know if that's significant. I also don't know if the terminology's changed since ye olden times. Hey. Are mermaids a type of canary? Guess it depends on your definition of canary. Alright, thank you, Pico. I guess you would be more of an expert because you are a bird. Well, there you have your answer from the bird. Oh, interesting. I had no idea. Might I ask why they were named after dogs? I'm so confused by that clue, by the way. Because somebody gave me the clue that it was an environmental thing. I think, if I remember correctly, I think Aardvark, you were in the conversation? I can't remember. I'm terrible at remembering things like that. The European discoverer found wild dogs. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I think the environmental clue has. It's just, my problem is I have no lead. That's my problem. For, where are they? Whee! All the way to the back of the book. In the escape, I've done as much scouring as I can. I find no evidence to indicate what happened to them. I have found evidence to indicate that the 4 in the boat descended in the lifeboat and were sort of set loose into the sea, because I can go back and prove that the lifeboat was there when they were all getting into it at the beginning of the escape, when this poor guy was stabbed, and then a couple of deaths later, it's not. So it's gone down with them in it, and they never show up again. So I'm assuming all 4 of them were in it when it went down. I just have no particular way of knowing what happened to them. And last time when I was talking about this, and I did end up asking for a clue last time, somebody said that I could find something in the environment that wasn't based in a chapter, which would give me an indication of what might have happened to them. That's sort of visually, that has no particular reason to link it to that chapter, and that's why a lot of people missed it, but could help. And so I did some poking around, and the only thing I could think of was that, and so I've just tested out the 2 conclusions I came to from that, and they've not really proven anything, and so I'm a little confused now. Thank you, Purple's Art. I'm probably going to cave and ask for one, if I'm honest. If it's possible for you to give me, like, I know it's really hard to do because I've struggled trying to find hints for things as well myself, but if it would be possible to give me sort of a direction to look in, as in, like, when I was originally asking about that hint, I was saying, if you could tell me what chapter the information is in, and then I find within the chapter what it is, that would be ideal, because I want to do at least some of the figuring out. I'm just completely lost. Read the okay. Thank you, that's interesting. Okay, let me read through that again. I can just go here, can't I? Okay. The Obra Dinn. Ship's strange health, regrettably failing health has allowed me to prove when the basic outline follows. Presence of the Obra Dinn is critical. Discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. Since in time, use the pocket watch. Oh! Yo, okay, well, Henry Evans survived. You're right, that's... Didn't notice that. So that does indicate that they lived. Ah, Morocco. Oh, there you go. Thank you so much. That's actually really useful. Henry Evans. That's so sneaky because you would not put any, like, if you think about it, obviously whoever wrote this book has some knowledge of something. Like, has some level of knowledge of what happened, but you never, at the beginning, think about the tutorial. That's clever. Where is he? I want to find him. Henry. Where? There you are. Henry Evans, the surgeon. So you weren't drowned at all. That is so sneaky. And you're right, it's not on the ship. But it's not in the... I don't think they... To the credit of the people who gave me the clue... Yeah, true. That's true. Yeah, to the credit of whoever gave me the clue, I don't remember you specifically saying it was in the environment. I know it was not in a chapter and not on the boat. And I think I just assumed that it wouldn't be in the book, which is... That's sneaky. Okay, so they are alive in Morocco. Or France. Okay, hello. Let's find out what happened to you, haha. Europe, I guess. I think. I'm not sure. Morocco is Africa, thank you. I don't know. They said French, and I was a bit confused by that. Africa. Thanks, that's useful. I'm terrible at geography. I'm awful at geography. Okay. You'd think I'd know that, given that both my parents are African. Oh, I solved all the fates in chapter 4, apparently. I don't know I did that. Oh, true, doesn't it? Oh. Yay! I have 2 more to submit, if you don't mind me going back there. Book, I wasn't quite done. You are alive in Africa, as are you alive in Africa. Okay, we know those are both true. I never thought of that, yeah. Now I'm judging Henry. Yeah. Yeah, although I don't know if anyone would believe him. Let's be honest. Wait. Oh no, yeah, he would have been present for the bargain. The bargain was before escape. Don't worry about it. Now, there's a couple of things that I'm a little concerned about. Primarily, Christian Wolff was blasted with a cannon by Lewis Walker. And I'm a little concerned by the fact that I've had this written in for a long time and it's not been confirmed yet. My hope, my absolute hope, is that it's hinging on me figuring out what happened to this guy. Fingers crossed, that's how it works, that I need to fill them in at the same time. I don't know if that's the case, because it probably isn't, let's be honest. But, I vaguely remember this being absolutely certain for me at one point, so I'm a bit concerned by that. Have I identified? I think I have. I'm just going to go there now to check. That's the plan. I'm concerned by it, but we'll figure it out. So we gotta head down to Cannon Place, because it took me a long time to figure out either of them, to be honest. The way I figured out Christian Wolff was through the, what do you call it? The execution. Because he's the one who gives the command. So it must have been him. Now I believe the noise is here. That's what I took to indicate that the one guy was being eaten by a tentacle. He is very much dying by cannon. Now, I think the question is, who lit the cannon? But it very much... You don't seem to have anything that would light it on you. This guy does. That's the thing. And he is confirmed. Although he's trying to light this cannon. Wait, what if it was the guy who died there? I need to check something. I need to check something. It was lit then. Okay, who lit it here? Was it you? I think I know who killed you. I finally figured it out. I was wrong about who killed you. Where are you? Where are you? This guy. Yeah, yeah, there we go. Haha. Okay, I'm glad we figured that one out. Wait. Oh, jeez. Why'd you page away from that? You scared me half to death, Mr. Book. It's clearly old age. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so... Yeah, I was blaming this guy who was lighting a fuse. So I was on kind of the right vibe. Like, it is to do with the fuse, but he's lighting a different cannon. Why would he have lit that one? And so it's obviously going to be the one who lit this cannon, who is currently being crushed by said cannon. And then this guy, whose name I have yet to figure out, is about to be, shall we say, yoinked by the tentacle. Yeah. Oh! Really? You blame the Kraken? Huh. So there are technically multiple ways of doing it. That's cool. What I do want to do is listen to that audio again. Okay, that doesn't actually tell me anything, because that's all his voice, isn't it? Okay. Interesting. I was hoping to maybe get a hint about where this fella came from. He's either from England or Sierra Leone. And we have no idea. Because I would like to, like, I can obviously brute force the few that remain, because I have I can make some educated guesses based on what they're wearing, what role they played, and a lot of the time through accents or things like that, where they might be from. And so that's how I've solved a few of them. I have narrowed it down in certain cases to a few of them being one of the multiple topmen from China, just by using the clothing convention that has been proven to work. But I would like to not just do that. Like, that is legitimate sleuthing in my mind. That counts. I figured out that these people were all midshipmen because one of them was proven to one or two were proven to be midshipmen, so the other one next to them must have been a midshipman. That worked for a lot of cases. But in the case of, like, the multiple people who all dress the same, who I presume to be from, like, one of the few from China, partially because one of them translated for the full motion people, That's fine. I just need to figure... Oh, you've been confirmed. Oh, that was accidental. You see, now this is what I'm wanting to avoid. Yes, I figured that out, but that was a guess. That was, technically, you're one of the Chinese people. Let me just fill in one of the Chinese people's names here. There is a way. Okay. I just... That's interesting. I don't know how I would get to that, because I've been looking for things to make them identifiable for a while, and it's really hard. How obscure is the way? Most people miss it and brute force it. Interesting. Because, like, I can figure out some by certain things. It's not as sneaky. Interesting. How would I go about doing that? How? Don't put that. So I'm guessing by the fact that it's missed by most people, it's not going to be one of the obvious things like dialogue or bunk number. Dialogue, bunk number. I don't think there's anything else. Really? I can't remember how I exactly figured out the Peters brothers. It took me way longer to find the one who was crushed than it did to find the other guy. How did I figure out who Nathan was? Ow, Pico, jeez. Careful. That's a sharp little beak you got there. How did I do that? I can't remember. I remember figuring out at some point who he was. And then the other one, it took me so long to pin him down because he was like the first one who died. Yeah, Samuel was the first person to die, so wow. How would... Yeah, that's, I think, what I'm probably going to struggle with, because I would need... Because with the Peters brothers, I think I brute forced which one the one who survived was. At least, I mean, he did die, but he survived longer. So I brute forced to find Nathan, and then Samuel, I think I figured out eventually on my own. No? Do they not name them? I can't remember. Oh, you know, yeah, I figured it out because there's only... Because Nathan, when he kills Lars, says that he blames Lars for killing his brother, so I found the only two seamen with matching names. Like, matching last names. Peters and Peters. So I knew it must have been one of them, and then I guessed between the two of them which he was. So I didn't technically deduce that. I don't know if there was any way to deduce that it was Nathan versus Samuel, but I did figure out that he was one of the two Peters. And just kind of brute forced from there. Which is kind of the same situation I'm in now, isn't it? There's a way to deduce... There's a way to deduce between the folks from China, who apparently... Okay, apparently I'm a bit past that, because I've accidentally brute forced them. Jeez, bud, what? Alright, bye. But I still need to know what happened to them. The third mate, we know something... His fate is hinged in the bargain. Philip Dahl, we figured out, must be part of the bargain. You must be the last remaining unknown topman. There is a way to deduce, but it's tricky. Okay. Okay, so we have remaining. I need to figure out how to deduce between the seamen. So George Shirley, Alexander Booth, and Hamamdao Diom? And then, okay, I guess I can figure out who he is. fairly easily because he's just whichever one I didn't put a name to. But I would like to know how I should have deduced it. Where would you be? Where did you perish? I know I filled you in as unknown topman at one point. No, you're just... Okay, I'm gonna fill you in as unknown seaman because I don't want to brute force any more of them. Because it was useful in terms of just getting through some of the numbers, but I would like to figure it out. You were both completed. Farrell. Unknown, good. Okay, unknown. Oh, you must be this guy. Because process of elimination. I'm gonna quickly grab the bird, and then because we already know all of the people from China, I would like to know how I would have deduced it. Not to do with the seamen, because I'd like to see if I can use that information to help me deduce this. Did I? Whoops. Ah, well. He's an officer. He got a promotion for a while. Give me just a sec. I'm going to grab the bird because she's on the floor, which isn't a great place for her to be. Just a moment. Okay, the bird has been returned to a cage. What? I would be interested to know... Where would I start to try and deduce between the topman from China? Because you're a topman. Because, I mean, if they, like... They're all dressed the same, so it's not like they have different roles that I can pick between. And I don't think their names were ever said in dialogue. And I haven't gotten any, that I remember, any clear indication of, like, this one's so-and-so's brother or that kind of thing. Yes, please. So it's in the chapters. I would like, yeah. Which chapter would I begin deducing that from? Because I want to retroactively see how that would be done so that I can do better with the remaining ones. Chapter 2. Okay, a bit cold. That's just what I'll do. So I'll go through all of them. That is a lot of them. Starting with the bunk numbers as usual. I'll go through all of them, see if I find anything useful. And if not, then we'll go back to discussing. I think I know what that is. That's, yeah. Because I'm not, like, I have a decent mind in terms of figuring stuff out and detective-y stuff. I'm not very good at it, though. Like, I'm decent, but nothing better than that. I wonder if it's to do with this, but we'll start here. That's... No. There, where is that? Where are ya? One of the bunks, but I can't... Where? Okay, ahead. Not very good at this. You're right here, apparently. Oh, you're this one. Here we go. Bitter cold. So listen to the dialogue as well. Who Charles Minor is. The struggle breathing is brutal, isn't it? Who was Charles Minor? I'm not sure if that's one I figured out or if I accidentally brute forced. Oh! The French guy! Ah, that was another clothing one. I've done a lot of the figuring out I'll say, like, a lot of the ones that I quote-unquote brute forced, I mean, I say quote-unquote, I did, technically, but a lot of them I had educated guesses. So, for example, I've done a lot of figuring out through accents and clothing. This guy's wearing stripes. So, at some point, because I was trying to figure out who he was, he's the only Frenchman I've heard called out as a Frenchman, and I remembered there being some vague connection between French people and wearing stripes at one point, so that's where I picked him from. But that's the same kind of thing as I figured all of these people were stewards because one of them was proven to be stewards. That's how I've done a lot of it. It's really interesting how much the clothing dictates who's who. Like, the carpenter. Does the carpenter have, like, an assistant? Yeah, the carpenter's mate. This, I guessed he was the carpenter's mate because the collar matches. That's a particular kind of collar, and he has the same kind of collar. It's an educated guess. I didn't have any proof, but I also thought, like, hey, that kind of matches. So that's generally how I've been figuring a lot of these things out. Anyway, I'm looking for the Chinese folks, right? Okay, we're gonna check. There's a bunch of bunk numbers here. This is where the Russians are. Hey, love, I hear ya. 38 is actually in their bed. I just can't really see them very clearly. What? Chill. Okay, I might have to grab the bird because she's freaking out again. Give me a sec. She's always like this. She desperately needs to go back to her cage, and then the second I put her there, she's like, wait, no, I don't want to be in my cage, I want to be with you. Hello, yes, hi. You can chill now, please, bud. Same shirt for sailors and miners. Interesting. Mimes, I mean. I didn't know that specifically. Okay, so looking for any sort of evidence. This is a shoe that might indicate who is who. Who are you people? Okay, I need to check what kind of numbers I need to look for. Formosa, England, Persia, China. Okay, we're looking at 38 through 41. What are you beeping at? I would not fit in a cage. That's 37, so not you. That's 36. Okay, so you must be over here. Makes sense. 40, yeah, 38. Okay, so you're all around here. With your faces covered because I'm not allowed to see useful information. Ah, yeah. Okay, let's think. What would be visually distinct? I'd be looking at... You're a top man from China. Looking at things like clothing colours, because they are wearing different things. You're wearing long trousers. This is relevant information because all I can see are people's legs at this point. And who's the other one? You, I can't see your trousers. Fair enough. Your trousers aren't rolled up. Does anyone have not rolled up trousers over here? Who's back here? That's 41. You're... Hi! I can come in here? Interesting. I thought that was a solid object, but I could just walk through it. It doesn't appear that anybody's wearing their trousers long. Dang it. I was hoping that would be useful. That's a stretch, though. I'm not seeing anything particularly useful here. Stop no clipping. Let me just allow that because you are allowed to say that. Sorry, the bot doesn't like people sometimes. You know, I am actually surprised I can walk through here. Unfortunately, it didn't reveal anything useful about this person's shins. What are you upset about, bird? Jeez. Sorry about the bird noises. Right, so this was not particularly enlightening, this particular chapter. I mean, this section of this chapter. So now we're going to try the next entry in it. Shush. Jeez, please. Okay, part 1, part 2. On the stairs, apparently. Okay. Bud, come here. Chill.
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone's healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
I hate the noises. They're very well done, but I don't like them. Okay, none of you are who we're looking for. You are not one of the ones we're looking for. You're Formosan. Can I sneak up? Oh, it's closed. Dang. Anybody around here? No, not really. Okay. I don't think it helped. No, they're not playing Amnesia, so it didn't have any magic effects. Shame. Oh, whoops, that's all. I glanced at the bird and just walked straight into the whiteness. You are... Yeah, you're one of them. You can't really go many places. You're one of the Formosan royalty. Yeah. Yours guard. Okay, I'm not seeing any enlightening information really. Who are you? You're the third mate who's gone, right? Why is there a monkey? What happened to the monkey? Okay, well, I don't think this this section is useful. The monkey is a secret tool that'll help us later. I can't tell if you're joking or if you're serious, but that would be kind of funny. Okay, so... Were any of them... None of the ones in question were present for this bit, though. It's still worth checking for information, because they don't have to be present for me to find out information. Oh, I hate this one, though. This bit's not pleasant, the noise. Okay, prepare for sadness. Hello, Platinum Ghost.
Heads are here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain.
Thank you. Have a good one and cheers. Stay hydrated, everyone.
Come on before she kicks up.
Ooh. Ugh.
You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Charlie?
Mind your shoes now.
Oh. Disgusting sounds, but this is how I figured out this one as somebody named Charlie, and one of them, I can't remember who, but one of them's Irish, and I figured that out. But that's not very enlightening. Huh? Of course! The surgeon's the one with the monkey. Why not? Ooh, you lot. You're just, can I go up? Me want up? No? Oh, hi. Who are you? Are you the surgeon's mate? Yeah, you are. You're clearing the bed. That makes sense. Just the Formosan people chilling. I think being British and having lived in Ireland for 3 years meant that I can identify, well, I don't know, I can identify the Irish, Scottish, and British accents really easily. Anything else? I'm a little hazy. Like, theoretically, I should be able to, but I'm not quite as confident with the others. And unless I'm certain, I don't like making grand statements of, oh, this person's from such and such a place, because that's a little, I don't know, that's a bit presumptuous. It feels presumptuous, unless I'm pretty certain. Yeah, no, I'm sure. Scottish and Irish accents are quite similar in certain ways. If I think about it, yeah. I would say the same with Welsh accents. I'm just thinking in terms of, because I can kind of mimic, like, I can mimic an Irish accent, I can kind of mimic a Scottish one, and kind of mimic Welsh. And they're all very similar in terms of, sounds. Like, I think Irish and Welsh might be the most similar because of some of the syllables I'm thinking of, but I might be incorrect with that. So I can totally believe that people who aren't regularly exposed to the differences between them wouldn't be able to easily identify them. Like, I cannot tell you the difference between a Canadian accent and an American accent. Not in the slightest. I know there is a difference. I have no idea what it is. And the same with New Zealand and Australia and anywhere within Africa from anywhere else within Africa. I have no idea. Okay. Yeah. So I'm glad that there's multiple ways of figuring things out in this, and that in some cases there's multiple answers. Like, I figured out a few of them. Particularly the Irish ones with speaking roles, I figured out quite quickly. But that's just because of the accent. But I'm sure there are other ways of figuring out who they are beyond that. Like, where was it? It was two of them in... I know which chapter it was in. It was in The Calling. It was Patrick O'Hagan and Samuel Galligan. Samuel Galligan, I believe, is Irish. Because I remember his voice. Samuel, where are you, Sammy boy? Samuel Galligan. Yeah, there we go. Because one of the two Irish people there was speaking to the other one. Because he was talking to O'Hagan. So, yeah, that's my way of figuring it out, but there's got to be, like, genuine ways of doing it other than that, which is really useful for people who don't know that. Anyway, we're trying to find out the people from China. And I know I didn't call any attention to it at the end because we were talking about accents, but I didn't find anything that would have helped me even know anything about the folks from China in that section. Like, maybe the best clue I had were the shoes. Do any of them have different colored shoes that I can tell? They all seem to be wearing dark shoes. I was looking for... From Singapore playing this game, learned a bunch of stuff about the dialects of China. Yeah, that would make sense. That's interesting. I did slightly, like, I had a slight advantage of, I know that at some points Chinese was spoken because I know the word for I in Chinese, and they say that a lot, but also it doesn't really help because the people from Formosa also speak a form of Chinese, so, They do have distinct yeah, the footwear was distinct when they were wearing them. That one seems to go higher. I can't see any... Alright, we're gonna go back into that because... darned it, I don't have anything else that I can go on, and I would like to figure it out. Both of them had bunks? No, just this one. We're gonna have to listen to the awful noises again. I'm very sorry. Where was your corpse, my dear? Here you are. I think... yeah, the only clue I really have is the footwear. Okay. Re-examining it. That seems to be slightly lighter. Okay. What is this? That doesn't go up very high. That's quite low. It's no clip. Ha ha ha. Evil. Okay. That goes up a little higher. I think that's Topman Lee Hong. I think you're number 41. That's my guess. Okay, let's see if I'm right. No, I was incorrect. Okay. That's not a good deduction then. These ones have very... You're 39, which I also don't think was the right answer, was it? No. Li Hung is... which one? Oh, wait. Which one? 40. Wait. No, you're 40. Oh, I can kind of see that, but also, no, that's not a sound deduction because I would have got that wrong. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Because there's two of them there with tall. Alright. Is the other part to figure it out also in this chapter, or is it in a different chapter? I say also like the shoes are important. They might actually be. I wouldn't put that past this game. Who are you? I have no idea. These guys, if we get out, kind of brute forced again, but I figured out the one who's cheating. But yeah, it was spread between several. Great. Okay. Would the shoes have played a role in it? I guess actually a better way of phrasing it is the other information of the same kind of... taking the same kind of form as, like, examining the differences between their shoes? Like, is it just as hidden? Well, not hidden, but just as small. Because, obviously, the bunk numbers have a significant role, because you can easily figure out the person who is dying in this bunk must be the person who belongs in bunk 54. And then this person's whoever belongs in 51. And this one is whoever belongs in mysterious bunk X. And you can figure out over here that all three of these people are from 47 through... yeah, 45 through 47. So the bunk numbers are significant, definitely. And they're quite small, but they're also... they're not that hidden, as it were. Like, if you look around here, you see these little tags, and you quickly go, oh, look, number 54. The shoes feels like even more of a stretch than me saying that, this guy must be a steward because he's with these stewards. The tattoo. Oh. Interesting. There's somebody with a Did you have a tattoo? There's a marking on this. Oh, look. Yeah. I thought that was blood at first. It's a little woman. It was number 37. I don't remember ever specifically seeing the tattoo. I know. Yeah, I figured, but it's because I figured them out through an accent and I wouldn't have figured that out. Who's number 37? Timothy Tennant. Oh, yeah. Scotland. What a surprise. Huh. I want to see, do you see his tattoo where he's celebrating with his beer? You can't really. So there must have been another scene which shows his tattoo. That's funny. I like that. But so I'm guessing that at some point in a memory you see this tattoo, right? You see it in his death scene. Really? Okay. I want to find out now. Timothy. Oh, you're the one who was murdered, weren't you? But I can't look at your memories from here anymore. Oh, there I can. Perished in Murder Part 3. I want to find that. I want to see that. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. You can see it. Okay. I see. Wow, that's subtle. That's insanely subtle. Like, that's clever. I appreciate that. But damn. Fair enough. To me, the accent stands out because I'm hearing it. And there's no sort of easy way to avoid it. And then it was process of elimination of who here is from Scotland. So there was the first mate. I don't think you're the first mate. Haha. You might be this one. You might be that one. Like, I think at one point it was kind of a toss-up between those, and I thought he's more likely to be from such and such a place. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I found the accents easier. I don't think I would have noticed this. In fact, I didn't. I very clearly didn't. That is very clever. What I am worried about, though, is if they're all that small and visual, that's going to be interesting to try and figure out. Because I'm going to hazard a guess. Correct me if I'm wrong. It'll be the same kind of process to figure out the seamen down here. George Shirley, Alexander Booth, and Hamamadou. It'll be similar small things that I have to pick out visually and tie back to a previous time I've seen it, right? Because part of that, for me, like, part of why I'm saying that's so difficult is, sure, I might have noticed the tattoo there if I'd taken a look properly. If I'd... Hamadou, thank you. That's so useful. I'm terrible at pronouncing these things. Hang on. My chat's being a bit funky. Hello, Chimera. I guess kind of. What I'm wanting to know is difficult to put into exact words because it's hard to know how each different person classifies obvious and difficult hints. For example, accents are obvious to me, but they aren't obvious to everyone else. And different accents aren't obvious to me. I thought a German word was a French word, and I was absolutely certain of that for a while, until chat was like, no, that's German. And then I was like, oh yeah, whoops, my bad. I studied French for like 4 years. How did I not know that? So, like, some things are obvious, some things aren't, and it's different to different people, but what I think I would find difficult, taking that tattoo as an example, is I'd have to see that in one of the memories and remember seeing it in a different one, which is difficult for me. That kind of small detail. Interesting. I wonder why. I think it has very French syllables in it, but I'm not certain which ones. But yeah. Very small clues or guessing with the game mechanic, yeah. That's how I've done a lot of these. I've admittedly unintentionally brute forced them by just filling in a name. Some of them were more intentional than others. Like the 3 folks from Russia. I think there was a reason. There was some combination of something. I can't remember. I remember the folks from Russia being linked in my head with one of the women. I figured out one of the women at the same time as figuring out one of the people from Russia, and I have no idea how I did that. One of the Russians smokes a pipe. You see, that is a piece of information. That's a really cool clue that I would never have found. I would not have noticed that unless attention was drawn to it, like somebody saying, put out that pipe, kind of thing. Then I might have gone, oh, that's significant. Wow, okay. That is worrying me somewhat, because we've done all the people from China through brute forcing unintentionally. I just wanted to fill in that they were from China. And so I filled in random names. And 3 of them ended up being correct. And so then the last one must be the last one from China. Yeah. Why is my chat being so weird? See the pipe in the bag. I see. Yeah. What is going on with my computer? There we go. It's all fine. Yeah. We were just there. We were talking about Timothy Buchanan's tattoo. And I completely missed that one. I figured him out through his Scottish accent instead of the tattoo that you see in 2 places. That's interesting. Okay. Oh no, but now I don't know what information is going to actually be useful. Okay, maybe there's hints in here. You're not actually an officer, but I got your name wrong. You're wearing what appears to be some form of tie. I think these are the 3. Yeah. How many have we not solved? Let's see. You're in the chapter we don't have access to. You're presumably in the chapter we don't have access to. You we figured out just because there's only one of you left. So it is just these 3. Okay. Really? I really picked it up just from Give It Up. Damn. That seems like a little bit of a stretch, but hey. If it worked, it worked. Okay, so there's just these 3. So it's these 3 here. It's bothering me that you're marked as an officer, because unfortunately you are not. My good sir. Okay. So... It's an iconic line. Right. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bookmark your memories. And we're gonna take a look at them. Oh my word, this map is so confusing. Okay, you were in a bit of cold. But many people were. Okay, so the folks we're looking for, at least now I do have the benefit of knowing the numbers we're looking for. We're looking for 55, 57, and 59, right? Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna start writing things down, okay? Okay. 55, 57, and 59, yeah? Okay. Do I need to write them? I don't think I'll write down the names. So, we're starting with... I'm gonna need a different... No, okay, it's fine, it's fine. We're going through to a bitter cold again. And I'm going to be looking for anything that could be significant. And I'm going to try set my mind... Oh, no, we don't want to listen to this. I'm going to try put my mind into the mode where... Right, 59. That's who we're looking for. I thought this was the Chinese lot. Wait, what? Was I just entirely confused earlier? Might have been. I don't know. Yeah, no, okay, so this is the lot we're looking for. Okay, we're gonna check for anything interesting looking. Am I sure this isn't the... This is... Wait, that's 41. You're 59? And you're 38. What is this organization system? Okay, so you must be the only one of your companions to be sleeping over here. 59, though. Why? That's somewhat significant, okay. Bunk is away from others. I'm just writing this down. I don't know what's significant at this point, but that's interesting. I mean, this is true, but whoever set this up chose interestingly. I mean, I'm not going to judge who they want to associate with. I'm just surprised that everything else follows a really clear numerical grouping, and you don't. Anything interesting about you? Your shoes seem relatively normal. Not seeing anything apart from the fact that you bunk away from the others. Now we're looking for 55 and 57. You're 56. So is your... Ah, here's our 55. Anything interesting? Nope. Oh! You know, this is different. Different coloured blanket. It's different, so I'm taking note of it. Wait, what? What is going on in chat? Why is this thing launched? I guess I'll allow that, but what the hell are you guys talking about? The captain's wife's corpse is in the captain's bed currently. Are you 50? You're 57. We are looking at 57 here. 57. I'm curious about something. Okay. So you're the bookmarked one. You, no memories. Show memories on deck map. Oh, now that's interesting. You are not listed as being here. Now, can we find both 55 and 57? 57. We can. All three of them are here in this memory. But I'm not seeing you being listed as here in this memory. Now that is interesting, isn't it? Are you here in this memory? Oh well, now isn't that interesting? Now just to confirm... where is this memory? Here. Bit call part 1. Oh, okay, wait, hang on. How am I on the wrong floor? Okay, so that isn't necessarily a deduction. Let me check first again. Are you here? You are. Okay. Never mind. I was wondering if that was... I couldn't see the memory on the map where I was, but I don't know why it's here. Why am I on a different floor to what the memory is listed as? So I'm apparently here, but the memory is listed as being here. Why am I not here? Because what I meant as being listed as in this memory is here. This person features in the memory A Bitter Cold Part 1. And so because I didn't see A Bitter Cold Part 1 on this person's memory map near me, because I presumed I would be near the memory I'm in, which I was wrong about, I thought, hey, he's not in this memory. 2 of them aren't in this memory, maybe, and this one's visually distinct, with the blanket being all funky. Kind of. Not massively distinct, but slightly. This isn't gonna have much significance, I bet, but it's distinct. I thought that might mean something. Doesn't actually. I was hoping. I'm fishing for clues, basically. I know that the blanket's probably different just because of the light. But it might be. Yeah, I didn't remember this one as having the note. Yeah, okay, there it is. Corpse was moved post-mortem. Yeah. I didn't remember it having that note, but often they do if they... Okay, is there anything... There's nothing about any of these people. Okay. Right. I'm gonna leave this memory. I didn't find anything that much interesting apart from that 59 sleeps away from the others. What I will also do, I think, is I'm gonna have 2 pages of inquiry. I'm trying to do this properly. Alright. This one is A. This one is B. Just in order of left to right. And this one is C. Because now I can identify by their numbers and by them visually. So we're going through your memories, right? Where's your second one? Hey? Loose cargo. Oh. Alright, let's hit loose cargo. Oh, by the amount of hair. Oh no. Oh dear. I'm trying to be nice and methodical. Loose cargo part 1 is you, I think. Yeah.
Wait! No!
Oof. That's Lars. That's one of the brothers. Oh hey, you're one of the people. Let's take a look. Okay, who are you? Which one are you? You're C. C has neckerchief. Oh yeah, I see. I mean, I did remember hearing a distinct accent here, but you don't have anything to place who said it, unfortunately. Yeah, you were working near Lars, but so are you. Okay, you're A. Anything interesting? You're facing away from me. You're not being very helpful, are you? Thanks a lot. Who are you? You're not B, so it doesn't matter. Anything interesting other than that? You have white trousers. Not gonna prove the most useful, I reckon. Okay. Nobody else? Okay. What I will note is that A and C are both in this memory. But that seems like a stretch. Yeah, there's not really anything else to link these guys, is there? Yeah, no, literally, like, yeah, that's, right, I don't think the fact that they're both present is going to be significant, because they both have the same role. Oh, 3 of them do, they all fall under the same category, so it's not like it means person B is, entirely different. Let's go to the deck map. Because we have the bookmark. You are in Loose Cargo Part 2. Which was somewhere around here. Where was it? It was in one of these doors. Here we go. I'm so curious as to if I'm gonna get anything useful. Okay. Oh, I see. This is the stowaway's barrel. Anything else significant about you, my good sir? Not really. You look surprised that somebody's just been crushed to death. Seems fitting. You don't have a neckerchief. Or a shirt? Question mark? I'm not seeing much shirt going on there, but I'm not seeing much either. Not all the most enlightening. This would give me information about Lars being here. Yeah, I think so, because it happened at pretty much the same time. Just slightly later. Because he's already got his brains mushed out. Okay, that wasn't very enlightening. But that's okay, we still have plenty of time. No, not this. We're wanting this. Okay, where else do you have memories? Holy crap. Okay, so you died in that. You were in a bitter cold, and we just checked a bitter cold. Bitter part 2, bitter part 1, bitter part 2, you're technically in. I was not aware of this. Okay, you're apparently in... Wait, all 3 of the bitter cold memories? Are you sure? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna go try the bitter cold again. The second one this time. The second one is the guy being carried down the stairs. And we're looking for... Who are we looking for again? We're looking for person A. Yes. Right. Or information about 55, 57, or 59. Okay. None of you. Who are you? No. No. You're wearing a hat. What am I thinking? Wait, where are they?
If so, we don't have it. They must have picked it up in the last case. I checked all hands just now.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some more. We'll see.
I'm sorry. Question. When they say present in the... I guess they don't technically say present, but, Four memories? Oh wait, no, you aren't bookmarked in it. Okay, never mind. I'm getting confused here. It's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry, there was only one bookmark. What am I doing? Not him. Not them. What was I doing? Not this. Right, bookmarks only. We're looking for the little bookmark symbols. Both of them. So we found 3 of them. So now the only other one is where you die, you poor fellow. Okay. Yeah, let's go look at your corpse. Which one's yours? I think probably this one. This is person A. Yeah, who might not be wearing a shirt.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？未来全部供出来，拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较对人无过好，吓人温死的啊！He talk about a shell, very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Okay. Anything else? Who all is pushing this? Who are you? You're not a person of interest right now. You're Lars. You're the French chap. You're not any of them. Who are you? Hi. Aha! We see person C. That's a few times now. Ah, there. We've seen person B for the first time. I can't really see him though. Okay. I ain't seeing all that useful information. Oh, true. I didn't even necessarily pick that up. I'm clearly not very good at identifying French accents, huh? Very worried about that. Okay, can't see much visually here, apart from the fact that he is still wearing his neckerchief. And this one seems to be wearing a waistcoat? I don't know. Okay, so we've just checked through person A's memories, and all we've picked up is that person C is present in 2 of them? 3, technically present in all of them. Shares memories. Which is interesting, but again, because they technically have the same role. Oh, not the same role, but the same rank. That doesn't necessarily say anything to me about... Well, it gets my speculation brain going, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Let's take a look at person C, since we've been talking about them so much. Okay. Oh my word. Person C we inspected in both of the loose cargo ones. What's this? Soldier... You're here in this one, which I find interesting. Let's go down there. This is, so far, unfruitful, but we shall figure it out. No, we have to go down a little more. Looking for a sizable monster with a guy being beheaded by it. No? Oh, it was moved. I see. Oh, to nearby. Nearby. Here, right? Yeah, this. I remember this. Well then, here you are. Oh, hi, who are you? Oh, you're that person. And you? Oh, you're that guy. Who are you? I see. Interesting. Okay. Still wearing the neckerchief. There's something funky going on with shading here, but I think that might be part of... Oh, that's the shadow of the neckerchief. Very much neckerchief. Okay. Yes, neckerchief. Got it. The carpenter was, yeah. Damn. Which of the names sounds like somebody who would wear a neckerchief? That's a good question. I'm leaning slightly towards him being British, but that is literally... That I'm not gonna lean on that at all. This is just, my brain is desperately trying to find patterns, and these two fellows look slightly more like each other than either one of them looks like this guy, and there's 2 British people and 1 from Sierra Leone. So my entire brain is like, well, not my entire brain, the part of my brain that's desperately trying to find patterns is like, well, we figured out this one looked kind of like that one, so we first made captain kind of similarity. I'm not leaning on that at all. I'm not going to say that's at all a useful deduction. If they had the same last name, I'd say maybe they were brothers or like in-laws or something like that, and so therefore more likely to be from the same country, but there's nothing else linking them apart from the fact that they've both shown up in several memories and they look slightly similar. He looks distinctly different. He's also wearing a waistcoat that neither of them are. That must mean something, right? No, it doesn't. I need to find something more distinctive than that. We were going about inspecting this fellow's memories. Let's look at the unholy captives part again. Eesh. Yeah, clearly, obviously, definitely. Yeah, like, there is, from what I can tell, nothing to deduce. Oh, this guy. There's nothing to deduce from their picture at this point.
20 years, my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think.
I'm sure somebody would have figured out who the who this chap is by what he just said. I mean, I figured it out because that's the captain, and the captain saying he's his steward. But yeah, okay, we're looking at who? Guy C, Mr. C, Mr. Neckerchief. Where's Mr. Neckerchief in this? You're the surgeon. Where? There. Oh, hello. I don't think I've been up here much. Don't know why I'm acting like I have a Welsh accent. No. What's going on? Hello. You're the third mate. You're the third mate, yeah? Yeah. Every time I see him, I recognize him now. Oh, here's Neckerchief Man. You would never know, but John has actually not been through worse. I mean, given that one of the lines of dialogue is following that, where's the rest of his leg? It's a little concerning. Okay, neckerchief guy. Anything interesting about you apart from the fact that you're wearing your neckerchief? No. Not seeing much. You carried the box, but so did Lars, and so did you. Hello, you're person B, who I have yet to give a demeaning nickname, because as soon as I know your name, I'll stop calling you neckerchief guy, I promise, but that's like your one defining characteristic right now. Is that a waistcoat? What is that? Why is your sleeve different from the rest of your shirt? I think that's a waistcoat. I'm gonna write that down. Waistcoat? Question mark? Yeah, true. We did, didn't we? I didn't consciously link those as chronologically. So, I mean, they might have been cursed from carrying the cabinet, but it's already set one person on fire, so I doubt it'll do that to them too. Yeah. Not much to say about that. You know, at some point I am almost certainly going to resort to going back. Can I get past you? No? Okay. So going back to A Bitter Cold Part 1 and seeing if there's a neckerchief hanging at one of the beds. Because if there is, then oh boy, do I know who that is. That's like the only like, they all have different clothing. Okay, yeah, I get that. They all have distinct clothing things, but so far those aren't exactly useful. You're in. We've looked at that. We'll go to that later. Anything here? Unholy Captives Part 2. Okay, this is where the cook gets beaten by a fish person. Where are the stairs? There's the stairs. Where is this one? Is this the gun deck? This is the gun deck, okay. Now, where? Oh! Yeah. There we go.
Clear the deck. Move the boats astern and throw the bodies over.
What's your foot in?
Oh, there's.
There, what's this?
That's a Welsh accent, that
Give
is.
them to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
Is there someone from Wales on this boat?
What's it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
I'm sorry, but who here is from Wales? I need to know. Is there somebody from Wales here? Yeah, there is! How many? 2. Bet it was John Naples then. Well, apparently it is. I guess they might have added that in just because that is a distinguishing feature. No idea which one was him, but that's... that was just interesting to me. What am I doing? I'm looking for person C. AKA Neckerchief Man. Neckerchief Man. Neckerchief Man. Neckerchief Man. So, Chimera, what you're saying, is possibly another way. I would be okay with like a very vague hint, but right now I think we're okay. In general, oh, here we go. Upstairs, I can't fit past them. Because I mean, this may be an entirely fruitless line of investigation, but at least I'm investigating. Okay. This is these 3. Getting it off the boat. Is there anything interesting here? Like, are you showing any sneaky tattoos, or...? No. No, not receiving any injuries that you could be have bandages on later. No. No. Hi. What you doing? You're just chilling there? Cool. That didn't reveal much, if anything. Sure, Neckerchief Man carried the chest with C. No, with B, because Neckerchief Man is C. Dingbat. Right. Ooh, baby. Okay, Unholy Captives Part 1, we've already inspected him in. There's nothing else on this deck. It's all up here now. Right, so Soldiers of the Sea Part 1 and 2. That might be interesting. Where does he die? When is death for this person? Oh, I think they disappear here, don't they? They get, like, blown overboard. Yeah. Maybe should look at... Okay, let's go... Doom 1 and Doom 7. Lars Lind. Okay, you're with Lars. I know where Lars is. Maybe. Oh, maybe. That's a good shout. I'll have to look into that, definitely. I think what I'll do after I finish inspecting this section, I'll I'll write down when each one died chronologically. I don't know how much that's going to help, though. Here, you. That would be an interesting line of inquiry, though.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How was that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Cause oh, here you are. Hi. Oh wait, hang on. You're definitely a Brit then. That was a British accent. Okay, so C is a Brit. There are 2 bunk scenes? I don't recall, but I'll figure that out. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so he's a Brit. That's useful information. It's one of the 2 Brits. Which would be enough for me to brute force him, but I'm not going to. Because that would be rude. Deserves better. Okay, alright, Okay, so now we're looking at Doom Part 7, I believe. Doom Part 7. Right across the way. Oh, yeah, you. I remember you. Yeah. R.I.P. that guy. That's not a good way to go. So now we're looking for Mr. McNeckerchief. Not Mr. McNeckerchief. Also not Mr. McNeckerchief. Am I certain? Am I certain he's in? He is in Doom Part 7. Okay. Where is this where he dies? Are you being flung overboard right now, good sir? Hello? No. You're the 3rd mate. Oh, right. I see. Yeah. I remember now. I remember. Okay, yeah, well, we're just gonna skedaddle on out of here, because that's how you died in a lifeboat. It's also, I guess, of note that it was on good enough terms, on decent terms, with Nathan Peters. Because he went in the lifeboat with him, didn't try to murder him, but that isn't the most enlightening, if I'm honest. Okay, Soldiers of the Sea. Okay. No. Where are other corpses? You? Ah, you. Not much of a lifeboat. No, it wasn't, was it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're up here. That's an unfortunate way to go, ain't it? Hello, everybody. What are you reaching for? Who are you? Not who I'm looking for right now. You're also definitely not. Why am I even bothering? How do I get down? This is how I get down. Where is the fellow we're looking for? How are you present here? You're not... None of these people... Are we certain this is what I'm meant to be looking for? It's apparently present. I'm wondering if that means he's present way down below. Because these are all... What are they? Topmen? Who are all, like, rigging people? Yeah. Yeah, there's no way to, like, do a hop, skip, and a jump and... Hi! There you are! I can see you from down here. Oh, hi, what you doing? Oh, you're being violently pursued. Good luck. I'm not... You might be Neckerchief Man right at the front there, but I wouldn't be able to gather any information because I can't actually look at you. Alright, well, see you around, boys. So what we're now wanting is we've checked all of this. That's the Doom. We're wanting... Where's Soldiers of the Sea? Here, part 2. Which corpse is that? That's... Ooh, that's an unfortunate death. Where am I? Practically, it's behind me and to my left. Here. I think. Yes. Oh, the sounds are not pleasant. Ooh. Okay, here's your distinctive neckerchief, hi! I really think if there is, like, a visual way to discern them, it's going to be this blinking neckerchief. You wear it every day. I don't see anyone in a waistcoat, so my other friend doesn't happen to be here. Hi, Frenchman. Oh, hi! How did you die? Oh, that's the electrocuted fellow. Oh, yeah, you're the one who I told to look out, aren't you? Yeah, sorry about that. A bit late. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of the game mechanics. Don't worry. Are you waistcoat fellow? You are! Your waistcoat looks very different today. Okay, waistcoat, no. Okay, I think we've explored all of them. So all we have gathered is that Mr. Neckerchief Man has a neckerchief and is a Brit. That we have actually deduced something. He's a Brit. This fellow. Ooh, okay, let's see. Okay, where are your memories? You're in Unholy Captives. I studied you there, I checked. I remember that. Bit cold, we're gonna revisit again just to see if there's any neckerchiefy evidence. Holy Captives, again, I remember looking at them there. Oh no, I don't want to have to listen to this one again. Ooh. Okay, be prepared for my least favorite audio in the entire game. The way the artist died. It is not a pleasant way to go. You are on which deck? Gun deck. Okay. Oh yay, let's go. Ah, man. Yeah, literally. Yep. I'm gonna skip this so that we can just talk over it. But, okay, who are you? You are not the person we're looking for. Oh, hello. A person from China talking to our friend here. That's interesting. Yeah, you were bunking with the Chinese folks, weren't you? I think you're 59. Maybe. That's a bit of a leap, but he eats with this fellow, who is... which one? Wei Li. Wei Li is... Wei Li is the one, ironically, that I haven't confirmed. But, 41? Oh, hello. I think we might have figured it out. I think we might have. I think I have enough now to figure them out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this entry. I know who he is, but I want to this is again a little bit of a leap, but the fact that we noted that number 59 is bunked with a whole bunch of random numbers who aren't the other folks, and then this one of them was... okay, I think Waistcoat Guy is number 59. Did I fill that out? Did I already do that? I must have. When did I do that? Did I just do that compulsively? 59. Okay, yes, I think that. And now you are the other Brit. So then, therefore, you must be the chap from Sierra Leone. Yes! Booyah! That's so cool. We figured them out. Da, 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 da. Okay. And that was, I would say, through legitimate means. That wasn't just me guessing. You... Who was the third one we confirmed? Because you're not listed as confirmed. That's a bit funky. You were this fella. Yeah. Okay, so now, in terms of the people we don't know, not in the book yet. Not in the book yet. I haven't had 3 with him listed to confirm, but almost certain. Why the hell have you not been confirmed? I'm gonna unbookmark your memories just so it's... Who were the 3 I confirmed then, if it wasn't those 3? Who else was there? Because I unlisted him. I'm very confused now. These are both listed. Because that's... Yeah, that was one of the ones we confirmed. Oh! I didn't know that. Okay. That's interesting. They didn't tell me that. Okay. So you weren't crushed by a terrible beast. You weren't. But we don't know what happened to you. You were, like... I thought you were eaten. Gun deck. Where you died. I know exactly which memory it was. Are we missing a cannon? I don't think so. Now you see, that's what led me to believe it's crushed. Maybe it's torn apart? Are we missing a cannon? No. Were you torn apart by a terrible beast? Maybe? No? No? What happened to you then? You're just gone. I don't have any evidence about you. Damn you. True, but none of the other ones who've been taken by the Kraken were classed as eaten. Oh! But... You're very much about to be... crushed. What? Were you also blasted by the cannon? Is that what you're gonna... Is this what happened? Oh, it was. Okay. It was the cannon. Okay. Fair enough. I couldn't see his corpse, so I thought he'd been dragged out the window. Hey. Now, I believe... His blaster so hard nothing was left through the other guy, surprisingly. Yes! Okay. Haha! Well, some of it was brute force, so far. Some of it was you guys being very helpful and bailing me out when I was a little lacking. And some of it was legitimate, like, problem solving and sleuthing. I am actually really proud of some of the things I figured out. Like, after you guys set me on the right kind of tone for the, for those 3 seamen, I am... I'm glad that my random note that number 59 bunks away from the others paid off. That is so rewarding. I can see why everyone loves this game. Some of that is really cool. The way to figure out those last 3 seamen are their shoes? Really? Really? Are you kidding? No, no, no. There's no way. There's no way I was kind of on the right track about the blimmin'... No. That's nuts, man. That's nuts. And thank you. I don't normally play... Like, I do play a lot of puzzle games, but they're not normally as hard as this. Okay.
We should go.
We should.
Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
That's fine. Oh. I see, I meant to stare at him for a long time. Wait. I've got to check. It did tell me there's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn, yeah? There's nothing left. We solved them all. That's why I came down here. It's just ominous countdowns are ominous. You know? I can leave. I can leave. You're right. Okay. This is so ominous. I hate it, but I also love it.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
That's funny. Sarah does him until he's so uncomfortable he leaves, yeah. I've never seen this before. I think I got to 27 fates the first time I tried to play this, and then I got kind of stuck and I stopped. So this is far beyond what I've ever seen. One week later. Oh, do I finally get to find out what happened in the bargain? The Honourable East India Company insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea, prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. Ship damaged in a squall, Atlantic, sunken storm. Falmouth payout claimed £20,000. Cargo company, all cargo lost, payout claimed £5,000. cargo Crown. All cargo lost. Payout claimed for restitution £3,000. Captain Robert Witterall. Fate suicide gun. Criminal findings. Murder of crewmate 4. Estate forfeited to the Crown. William Hoskett, first mate. Fate shot gun R. Witterall. Criminal findings. Attempted mutiny. Estate fined £25. Edward Nichols, second mate. Fate shot gun C. Tan. I don't remember who that is. Criminal findings. Murder of crewmate 2. Attempted mutiny. Theft of cargo. Estate fined £100. Martin Perot. Third mate. Fate unknown. Findings of merit. Extraordinary valour. Exceptional performance of duty. Estate awarded outstanding wages and reward £90. You know, to be honest, that third mate was like a hero. Every time I saw him, he was great. Okay, John Davies, fourth mate. Fate clubbed by H. Brennan. Criminal findings. Murder of crewmate 1. Estate fined £15. Alfred Clestial, the bosun. I don't know how to pronounce that. Fate torn apart by a beast. Findings of merit. Exceptional performance of duties. Estate awarded outstanding wages and reward £70. The one good guy on the boat. Seems like there's two, according to this. Charles Minor, bosun's mate. Fate crushed by a beast. Criminal findings. Murder of crewmate 1. Estate unknown. Expense claimed £15. Henry Evans, surgeon. Fate alive in Africa. Findings of demerit. Abandonment of crew and vessel. Estate awarded outstanding wages £50. James Wallace, surgeon's mate. Fate decapitated by a beast. Findings of merit. Extraordinary valour. Estate awarded outstanding wages and reward £50. This is a lot of them. Okay. Winston Smith, carpenter. Fate speared by a beast. Findings of merit. Extraordinary valour. Estate awarded outstanding wages and reward £60. Marcus Gibbs, carpenter's mate. Fate spiked. Estate unknown. Outstanding wages denoted to pension fund £30. Thomas Sefton, the cook. Fate clubbed by a beast. Estate awarded outstanding wages £40. Emil O'Farrell, butcher. Fate spiked. Findings of merit. Exceptional performance of duties. Estate awarded outstanding wages and reward £40. Christian Wolfe, gunner. Fate shot by cannon by A. Akbar. Findings of merit. Exceptional performance of duties. Estate awarded outstanding wages and reward £70. Olus Waiter, gunner's mate. Fate shot by a gun by J. Davies. Criminal findings. Murder of crewmate 1. Attempted mutiny. Estate fined £50. And put it as blasted by a guy who lit the cannon, and then that guy gets a fine. Oh no, I'm sorry, mate. That's awkward, because I accidentally logged the other one as being shot by a beast, so that means you can count it as the beast. So I just slandered this poor man accidentally. Whoops, sorry, Akbar. Hey, nerd! Thank you for the 34 months! That's awesome! I'm hyping, but you can't see me. Hello! Look, it's definitely not worth it when you're missing Obra Dinn. Oh, I'm sorry. That's why we're recording them all, at least. I hope your day is going well. We're just reading the summary. Oh yes, murder of crewmate, attempted mutiny, estate fined £50. I'm doing it in a posh British voice, because I can. Duncan McKay, the purser. Fate fell overboard. Findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel. Wait. Because he fell overboard? Estate awarded outstanding wages £50. Finley Dalton, the helmsman. Fate crashed by a beast. Estate awarded outstanding wages £30. Edward Spratt, the artist. Fate crushed by a beast. Estate awarded outstanding wages £50. Abigail Hoskett Witterall, the passenger. Fate crushed by the rigging. No claim made. Nunzo Pasqua, passenger. Fate knifed by E. Nichols. No claim made. Emily Jackinson, passenger. Fate alive in Africa. Criminal findings. Murder of crewmate 1. Findings of demerit. Abandonment of crew and vessel. Estate fined £35. Alright. Thank you so much for stopping by, nerd. I hope you have a great day. And enjoy your workday, I suppose. Because he abandoned the ship, yeah. Purser was on the rowboat. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes more sense. Miss Jane Bird, passenger. Fate alive in Africa. Findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel. Estate fined £10. Bunlan Lim, passenger, fate Claude, no claim made. Itbengsia, passenger, fate burned, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estate unknown, expense claimed £25. Ooh, this name's hard to pronounce. Chio Tan, fate spiked, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estate unknown, expense claimed £25. Hoxen Lao, passenger, fate shot gun by H. Brennan, no claim made. Ooh, my word. Zungi Sati, ship steward, fate shot gun by C. Minor, estate awarded, outstanding wages £35. Well, there's 23 pages of this. Oh my word. I don't know. That is pretty... I don't know how they're going to find somebody for dying if they don't know the extended family. Philip Dahl, Captain Steward, fate unknown, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, findings of demerit, failure to perform duties, estate fine £35. Paul Moss, first mate steward, fate killed by a sword by L. Volkov, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward £45. Samuel Galligan, second mate steward, fate knifed by that guy whose name I'm bad at pronouncing. Criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, theft of cargo! What a bad man. Estate fine £50. I figured the conversion rate must have been high. Surely. Roderick Anderson, third mate steward, fate crushed by a cannon, estate awarded, outstanding wages £10. Davy James, fourth mate steward, fate alive in Africa, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, no claim made. Peter Milroy, midshipman, fate exploded, findings... Oh! It's the exploded guy! Sorry. Extraordinary valid, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward £40. That poor guy who I kept just mentioning the fact that he was blown up so many times. Sorry, Peter Milroy. Thomas Lank, midshipman, fate knifed by Whiter, estate awarded, outstanding wages £30. Charles Hirschnick, fate burned, finding of merit, extraordinary valour, exceptional performance of duty, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward £50. Omid Gul, topman, fate fell overboard, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duty, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward £35. Timothy Buchanan, fate shot with a gun, findings of merit, extraordinary valour, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward £35. Huang Li, fate electrocuted, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward £35. Ji Zhang, topman, fate decapitated by a beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valour, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward £35. Li Hong, fate speared by a beast, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fine £50. Wei Li, crushed by a beast, finding of merit, extraordinary valour, exceptional performance of duty, estate awarded, outstanding wages and rewards £45. Nicholas Botterill, fate speared by a beast, estate awarded, outstanding wages £25. Maba, whose name I don't know how to pronounce, fate crushed by a beast, findings of merit, extraordinary valour, exceptional performance of duties, estate unknown, outstanding wages and reward donated to pension fund £45. Lewis Walker, fate clubbed by the captain, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, estate fined £25. Leonard Volkov, fate shot with a gun, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estate unknown, expense claimed £15. Alarcus Nikishan, fate drowned, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate unknown, expense claimed £50. Alexei Toporov, drowned by a beast, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate unknown, expense claimed £50. Nathan Peters, fell overboard, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate fine £25. Lars Lind, clubbed by Mr. Peters, estate awarded, outstanding wages £15. John Naples, killed by F. Dahl, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded, outstanding wages and reward £25. Renfred Rajub, whose name I don't know how to pronounce. Fate, illness, estate unknown, outstanding wages donated to pension fund £15. It's the yes. Better tell Pete's mum that Thomas tried to. He did. That was specifically requested. I wish they made a note of that. He requested that specifically because he tried. Abraham Akbar, fate crushed, cannon. Criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, estate fined £15. Sorry, you didn't actually murder a crewmate, that's my bad. William Wasim, fate crushed by cargo, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward £25. Solomon Sayed, illness, estate awarded outstanding wages £15. Hamado, I think that's how it was pronounced. Fate spiked, findings of merit, exceptional performance of duties, estate unknown, outstanding wages and reward donated to pension fund, £25. Henry Brennan, fate knifed by the captain, criminal findings, murder of crewmate 1, attempted mutiny, estate fined £50. Alexander Booth, fell overboard, findings of demerit, abandonment of crew and vessel, estate awarded outstanding wages £5. Patrick O'Hagan, fate speared by a beast, criminal findings, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined £50. George Shirley, seaman, fate shot by a cannon, findings of merit, extraordinary valour, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward £25. Samuel Peters, crushed by cargo, estate awarded outstanding wages £15. Preliminary draft of this assessment has been approved by the Royal Trade... I don't know what... Garanta? Total claimed £29,260. On behalf of the Honourable East India Company, I certify that all statements as accurate and declare this matter closed in its entirety. Chief Inspector. I know, it is silly. There was no option to list it as execution. Pocket watch remains in my possession. Oh. That's an interesting choice. The book returns to its original owner, Henry, in Morocco, as requested. I love that. Now we find out what happened, right? Right? Theoretically? No? 1 year later. Haha. And hello, Amber Girl. How are you doing? Ooh. Ooh. I can't get up. Oh. Oh.
Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen.
Aw. Thank you, Bam, whoever you are. Because I don't actually know who I am, at any rate. Oh, you have Ni no Kuni. Nice. It's a good game. Enjoy. And I didn't say welcome, wealthy aardvark. Hi, hello. We have reached the end of the game, I believe. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Jane Bird. You know what? Understandable. That's that. Okay. Hello. What are you? What are you? Pray tell. Oh dear. Oh, that's the monkey's paw. Oh, not the poor monkey. This tale belongs to you now. Please finish it, Henry. Aw. Okay, so we're gonna need to go to the bargain. Oh, he's removed the note. Uh-oh. Oh dear. True. Oh dear. I don't know why you're being denied permission to send that. There you go. Yep. Yep. That's unfortunate for that monkey.
There you are. Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Go on.
There's no time. We need to go. Right.
That's a Scotsman. Oh! That's the monkey. Oh no, the third mate died. I mean, what a surprise, but... That is... Okay, interesting. That's the captain. Oh, he's got it on a string so he can kill it, then pull it back, I'm guessing. Wait. Oh, bye. Auto mode doesn't like... Apparently not. Oh, that's unfortunate. In the lazarette... A friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. Well then. Funky. Let's find out what happened to our third mate.
A third shell. The captain didn't toss them all. Help me lift this. Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it. Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail, boy.
Guessing that the sea creature they kidnapped is not a particular fan of being kidnapped.
Return. The ship.
Ah.
The Obra Dinn. See it over.
Okay. Look, there's the shell. Okay, interesting. And this is presumably, however, they were storing the things that need to be in the water. You? Oh, you were there. You then escaped. Oh, you poor fellow. I'm gonna find out what happened to you in a moment, I reckon. Can't see anything through the windows. This poor fella has already perished by the looks of things. Yep. Okay. I always find it interesting that a lot of these chapters you go from the back to the front. You find the last thing first. You were unfortunately spiked by a beast that you were trying to save. I'm sorry, Martin Perrault. Wait. Oh! There's something down there? Funky, did not know that.
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
Oh no! These poor things! Who are you? You're the blimmin' captain. Aww. The music's so sad. Yikers. Can't see anybody in there. Got the shell there. He a horrible person. Oh, that music's appropriately sad. I wonder how the hell they... I wonder how the hell they even got the shells in the first place. I don't know. Funky. And now we get to see you? No? Really? The other one first. Okay. Okay, you're really drawing it out.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Oh, you shot that one. Didn't do anything to you. I guess technically it did bring a Kraken, but... Damn. And you're still dead at this point. But the chest, I thought... No, wait, they captured these in the calling. But they already had the chest. That's the thing. In the calling... Cross due east. The chest, it must not fall into the ocean. So it must have been that. Also, don't forget, no spoilers, please. Because I am still theorizing at this point. I'm gonna delete those last two messages because they are technically spoilers. I'm not gonna read them properly. Because we'll find out, we'll find out everything the game tells us, because we haven't technically finished yet, and then if it leaves any questions unanswered, I'll ask you guys. Okay, yep, this is all that. Do we finally get to see this guy's death? Yes, we do. No worries. It's alright.
Quicksilver.
Mercury? Ooh. That sounds like a painful way to go. Oh, that's interesting. Because Quicksilver is what they used to call Mercury. I don't think Mercury does that either. You are allowed to say the word moron. Automod, please. Please, Quicksilver just will put his hand in. I mean, yeah, Mercury is not something you should be touching. I don't think that's Mercury, but also, yikers, man. Be more careful with yourself. Okay. Here we go. He burned. Oh, solved the entire book. Obra done. That's a funny achievement name. I like that. Damn. I want to see something. I don't see the chest in the background of that. Poisoned also works there. Interesting. You know, that kind of makes sense since they are implying that it's mercury, and mercury does kind of poison you. Huh. Wow. What am I looking at? Oh? I'm going somewhere. I'm not doing this. Oh. I finished the book. It now goes on my shelf. Is that to imply that I've done this before? The end. Huh. Implied prequel. I know. Interesting. Did the devs make anything else? Wow. Aw, sweet. That was incredible. That was really hard, but that's like genuinely... It's a lot of games which would require you to solve mysteries kind of handhold a little bit because, admittedly, to a degree, it's almost more fun in a way to have your hand held just a touch so that it feels... It's nice to solve things and to not feel stuck, but this feels like actual figuring, like obviously apart from the fact that you can see how everyone died and go back in time and witness their deaths and the sea monsters and everything that's present, those feel a little not real, obviously, but this does feel like how you would go about solving things. You're actually trying to work things out from very, very believable clues, and I really like that. And man, it's a good game. Oh, sorry about that. And the sense of, like, the rewarding feeling you get when you figure out, something quite difficult to figure out, and you get that, hey, well done, you solved it. That is such a good feeling. That was really cool. Oh, this is the Papers, Please dev. Yeah, I remember that now. They make some really good games. I know, I do like this. This is a clever way of doing it. This is just so good. Very good. There was a huge diamond there. Oh yeah, on my shelf. There are all sorts of funky things on my shelf. I wonder where those came from and what they mean. I'm gonna let the credits play because after really good games, I always like to let the credits play. Ooh, I see. But it would be small. Obra Dinn became way bigger than expected. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Obra Dinn is huge. Obra Dinn's crazy. I love it. What always astounds me about games, films, books, anything with the kind of the whodunit plot, where you have to follow along and figure out, or even in games, figure it out yourself. How the hell do you go about writing it? There are so many different fates and so many intertwining parts. How the heck did that person plot this all out? Where did they start? It's very impressive. Aww. Also, that noise is my bird shredding the paper I was taking notes on. Sorry. Noted a ship of that size would have 2 or 3 times as many. Wow. You know, I'm really glad there were only 60. Damn. That was a hella good game. I'm so glad we revisited it. That was on my bucket list to revisit for a long time because, if you didn't know, I started playing it maybe 2 to 3 years ago. Somewhere around that period of time. I started playing it on stream. I got really stuck and I stopped. I got to 27 fates last time. In fact, I can even show you. This is my first play. Okay. Last play? 2023. I think that I must have launched accidentally at some point. Because I definitely didn't start this year. But, yeah. So, I played that before. I never finished it, obviously. So, I'm really glad that we revisited it, because it's really cool. It started as an experiment, really? Huh. That's nuts. Wow. That was really cool. I really like how they put in extra effort to make each thing solvable by multiple means. Like, it's hard enough to, I imagine, it's hard enough to come up with a plot where you can solve these mysteries at all, and that's just with the one way you're intended to solve them. The fact that the developer put in little details, like clothing or accents and that kind of thing, to make sure it's solvable by multiple means is just insane, and I really appreciate that. That's nuts. Wow. You can hear Pico crunching through some paper. So what I'll probably do is plug in the camera and show you in a sec. But yeah, that was insane. Good job, Lucas Pope. Thoroughly impressed. Huh. Wowzers.